Hello everyone, welcome back to Kritika Mathur Astrology, and today we will talk about the retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter. As we all know, Jupiter, the planet Brahaspati, is going retrograde, yani Vakri, in the sign of Taurus, and this event is going to last from October until February. But the thing is, it's obviously not the same for everyone, and it's obviously not the same for all the 4 to 5 months that's been going to be retrograde. And that is because of the nakshatra change. It's going to be in Rohini, and then it's going to go to Mrigashira. So the nakshatra is also going to take you a little bit deeper, at a slightly deeper level, closer to what actually the event might be. So let's discuss about today's video, the transit, and Jupiter being the largest planet of it all does make a lot of difference when it goes retrograde. It is the planet of education, it's a planet of wisdom, philosophy, knowledge, and it is the most powerful planet when it comes to spirituality, of course. But such a big planet, when it goes retrograde, it matters to each one of us. Anyway, when small planets go retrograde also it matters, but this planet will give a bigger change in life. So when a planet goes retrograde, it means that it is going against its nature to a certain extent. It's going in a strange way, you know. It's very, very strange. It is not disturbing, but it is strange. It is unusual. It is not what Jupiter would have usually done. So you will see that if you have an already retrograde Jupiter, then this transit is going to be good for you. Whereas if you have a Jupiter which is not retrograde, and then that is, if it's so, then this transit can be a little bit tougher for you as compared to the ones who have the planet retrograde, because they already know how it all works. Jupiter is well comfortable, you know, in that area, because it's already retrograde in their horoscope. So when it is in the sign of Taurus, it will globally impact the education, it will impact the economy, the finances. A lot of news will come related to agriculture, food. It will also be a lot about fertility. So you will see that the low fertility rates will go. So you will see births which are unconventional, like IVF treatment or surrogacy, for example. So you will see the fertility rates in general going low. It is a question about it. Can also be about food, can be about, like I mentioned, agriculture and food. All in all, economy, all in all, finances. Rahu, of course, is in the sign of Pisces, fortunately not aspecting Jupiter, nor is Saturn, because Saturn is in Aquarius. Ketu, of course, is going to aspect Jupiter. It can give rise to some kind of a germ or virus or biological concern going over there. And of course, we will see gold prices going haywire, up, down. There's fluctuation there. So I wouldn't recommend anyone to invest in gold right now. At least if you would have before, then this is the time is to reap the benefit out of it. But now, you should not invest in gold. So let's discuss about all the ascendants, and let's see how this transit is going to put an impact on each one of us. And of course, I'll be talking about through ascendant. So you should know your ascendant, you should know your moon sign. If you do not know, you can put down your place, time, date of birth and full name in the comment section. I'll get back to you informing what your ascendant, what your moon sign is. And why you have to watch it according to ascendant is because you will see actually what's going to happen. Moon sign is going to tell you that how you're going to feel about that event. So for example, if you get a new job, how will you feel about that job? Will you be happy? Will you be it's uncomfortably when, for example, you got a job and it's out of city, so you have to shift, you have to transfer, you have to move. That's when this thing comes as to how you're going to feel about it. So you should watch this video, especially according to the moon sign. See, for the transits, we should usually consider the moon sign more than the ascendants, but you should watch it according to ascendant also, because that also somewhere plays its part. So let's talk about Aries ascendant at first. So for Aries ascendant, we see that most of all there can be losses related to finances, more expenditure coming your way, and you should put a lot of focus on your health. You should put on focus on to things that are really important, on your physique, on the way you look. You might also go for some kind of a change in your look. For example, if you didn't have beard for male, they will start growing beard. If you didn't used to get so much of facial done, now you're going to get it done. Or you didn't used to put, for ladies, they didn't used to put so much of makeup, now suddenly they will start putting on makeup, and you will start gaining weight during this time as well. But you have to be very careful how you speak to your family members. That can definitely create a problem there. Coming to the next one, and that is Taurus. For Taurus natives, this transit is in their first house. Now for you guys, mostly what I see is that there's kind of a miscommunication going on within the family, with the spouse, with the girlfriend, with the boyfriend. So you have to make sure that you clear that. You have to be very clear in your communication so that someone doesn't misunderstand you. And then of course things related to property, so you can get a new property. Things related to progeny can happen also, so it's a great time for you for that. It is good, like I was saying in the beginning, if you have already a retrograde Jupiter, then this is a very good transit for you. Coming to the next one, and that is Gemini. For Gemini natives, this transit is in your 12th house, so expenses are more. You have to revisit, you have to reevaluate the loans that you've taken, the debts that you're in, whether you've taken from a bank or with a person. You have to think about it, you have to ponder. Your finances are going to go up, down, especially after the 28th of November. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. For Cancer native, the transit is in the 11th house. You have to revisit, you have to reevaluate the people that you're with, the bond that you have with people, your close circle, your network circle, the people that you hang out with on a daily basis. So you have to really reevaluate that if you are going around with good people, with the people who are beneficial, people who are contributing to your personal or professional growth or not. At the same time, you have to reevaluate your investments, your funds, your finances. Coming to the next one, and that is Leo. For Leo natives, this transit is in the 10th house. You can definitely see your boss changing. So either he will transfer somewhere, or you will start sitting somewhere else, or your department is going to change. So some change at your workplace is definitely evident. We also see that your image, you will be very self-conscious about your image, your status, how people view you. Sometimes we say that we don't care how people think about us. Well, this is not you. You will care about what people are thinking about you, and you will try and maintain a certain status, a certain rank in society. You want to be respected during this time. You want to be treated well. So you are a no nonsense person during this transit. Coming to the next one, and that is Virgo. For Virgo people, this transit is in the 9th house. And what we see is that you're going to be more and more interested in long travels, and you will visit a shrine, especially like Tirupati or Vishnu shrine. You have to take care of your father's health though. This is also a time wherein you're going to learn something new. You can learn a new language, you can do a little course, a training, or you will see that if you're not doing any course, you might get an opportunity on the job training. OTJ, on the job training, and you will visit a shrine like I was mentioning. So yes, you have to revisit the education that you've already had. Perhaps that whatever education you had is not enough, so you need to upskill yourself. This is a time to learn, this is a time to grow. Just keep your ego aside and start learning, start doing something new. Coming to the next one, and that is Libra. For Libra native, this transit is going to be in their 8th house. For the people who are related to occult, like tarot readers, astrologers or healers, it's a fantastic time for you. And like I was saying, if you have already a retrograde Jupiter in your horoscope, then yes, this transit is doing well for you. And also we see that some savings and investments are going to come into play. Your health is definitely going to improve. So if you were going through any kind of a chronic illness, now is the time you're going to find a solution for it, which is a very, very good thing. So you will start saving up more, you will start learning something new. So all in all, it will be a good transit for you. Coming to the next ascendant, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, this transit is in your 7th house. Most of your focus will be on the relationships, and you will revisit your relationships. You need to reevaluate each and every person that you meet. So when this transit is in the 7th house, it's not just about a spouse or a marital relationship. It's also about everyone, each and every one that you meet apart from you. Whoever you meet, so who your contacts are, who your connections are, who you're sitting with on a daily basis, who you're interacting the most, what kind of a company do you have, and you will also care about what society thinks of you. As much as we say sometimes that, oh, we don't care what people think about us, no, you will. And with this transit, you will pay a lot of attention to yourself, your growth, your looks, and you will also introspect. You need to revisit all the relationships that you, and also this is the time when you are also, if you are in a relationship, in a love relationship, that you will think, should I break up with them or should I continue? So that is the dilemma which is going to come to an end very, very soon. Coming to the next one, and that is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this is a good time for conception. If you're planning to have a baby, you can try during this time. And also you have to upskill yourself, you have to learn something new, and you will see that if you're not doing any new course, then this is the time you will have to do an on-the-job training at your workplace perhaps. So this time is definitely going to teach you something new, you're going to upskill yourself, and you will also have problems within the relationships, and you will see that people who have been going through tough time in the relationship can unfortunately break up also during this time. Coming to the next one, and that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, you will see that you might, if you've been trying to have a baby since a long time, then this is the time you're going to go for unusual methods to have kids, like surrogacy or IVF, for example. So you're going to use these techniques, and also that you're going to learn something new, you're going to upskill yourself, you want to do a new training, or you want to get a new course done, and you have to also, like, mentally you have to give time to yourself, you have to make sure that your subconscious mind is clear, you have no negative thoughts, and like mostly you have to keep your thoughts clear, you have to keep your subconscious mind clear. You should know what you're thinking, you should be more aware, because of which I will recommend you to do a bit of meditation also, because you need to be more aware about the things. Sometimes, you know, when we are saying things to ourselves, we get negative in that, like, you know, like sometimes we say that, okay, what worse can happen, or why all of this happening with me, I hate my life, and all these things, you know, these things if you say right now will actually manifest in the wrong way. So you should not, you should make yourself subconsciously, you should clear. And also for those who have had recent breakups, your ex-partners can come back to you. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, you will be closer to your mother. You will see there's some problems with everything, your mother and yourself, but now is the time you're going to get even closer to her. Property purchase can happen, vehicle purchases can also happen. Emotionally, you're going to feel very much, you know, invested in the thing. So for example, your outlook towards life, your outlook towards your career will change. So if you were more practical and logical, now is the time you will start giving it a bit of an emotional and sensitive touch. Coming to the next one, and that is Pisces. For Pisces natives, travels can definitely be seen, and you have to take care of your communication styles. You have to make sure that you revisit and reevaluate each travel plan that you make, even if it's a small road trip. And this is also a time to clear out your subconscious mind and travel to a religious and spiritual place also. You need to work on your eating habits also, and if you have problem with any friend or cousin or siblings, then you need to go for some reconciliation can also happen definitely. For those of you who want to sell off their property, this is a very, very good time to do so. So for a remedy, I'm going to give you 2 remedies. Firstly, you have to worship goddess Lakshmi in any which way. You want to do chant mantras, you want to do pujas, you want to keep fastings, you can do it. It's up to you how you do it, but you have to worship Lakshmi ji, because this transit is happening in the sign of Taurus, which is ruled by Venus, and the deity for Venus is Lord goddess Lakshmi. The next remedy, the second one, is actually very simple. You have to take a silver coin and you have to keep it in a small bowl, any like a brass, if you have brass, or copper, you can put it in that, and then you have to fill that bowl with the turmeric water. So you take water in the bowl, the small bowl. You take water in it, and you put a bit of haldi in it, that's turmeric in it. Okay, you mix it and then you put that silver coin in. Every Friday or every Thursday either, you have to change that water. Okay, so you do this until this retrogradation is, so from October until Feb, you do it on all the days, and then you can comment down below and you can let me know how it helped you with regards to your finances and relationships as well, but also especially your finances. Okay, so do these 2 remedies and then let me know how it works out for you. So stay tuned for the next video. I'll be soon back with another video, and until then, subscribe to my channel, tap the bell to get regular notifications. You can contact me for personal readings, of course, and all the details will be here. You can contact me through Instagram page, which is astrology.kritika. You can contact me through my contact number through WhatsApp. Okay, thank you so much for your time.